everybody. Happy Till Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Good run of beautiful weather here. Can't complain. Can't complain. Um, was thinking yesterday about my friend Mike, my old neighbor growing up. Yeah, we lived near an airport too. We heard plenty of planes arriving and leaving midway. But uh, Mike was the lucky winner of WXRT's listener poll contest in the mid '80s, and I believe his entry got picked end of '85, and then every couple of weeks in 1986 he would drive his car up to the studio on Belmont near Cicero, and he'd open his they'd stuff his car full of just dozens and dozens of records, and he'd come home and I'd see him unloading. He'd pop the trunk open. There were boxes of records in there, and I was just like, ah. And he was super cool, and he would let me come over and pick through it and borrow them for a little while. And yeah, I taped them. I was on a budget, man. Here's some examples of what I would get. This is all pretty standard XRT stuff for 1986. And it was so cool too, because I'd go over there on like Saturday morning, and Mike's a few years older than me. He had the coolest like Johnny Bravo bedroom. He had this wicked like J.C. Penney. This was good stuff. This was pretty high end stereo equipment for the '80s. It was this like, I think it was the MCS series, right? It was like great components. I don't know if it was made for pennies. It's probably like rebranded Techniques or something. But it was great stuff. So I'd go in there and I'd just pick through his records and stuff and grab a dozen at a time. You better bring those back. You know where to find me. Yeah, he was great about that. Home taping didn't kill the music industry. Oh, no. I spent plenty of money. I saved a little money buying some blanks. I mean, what are these? The Maxell, yeah, the XL2. Oh, yeah, that was the good stuff. That's some good metal oxide, people. They still hold up. Haven't had to bake anything. I didn't kill the music industry and us home tapers. It was the greedy jagoffs at the top on the inside. Just, and A&R dudes with bad taste. Oh, man. I also gotta say happy birthday to Jimmy Sutton. Oh, Jimmy's a local music legend, man. All the rockabilly and swing jump stuff he's done for decades, man. Oh, and I can't remember if I was sort of like a go-between. I got him and the Four Charms hired for my friend's wedding about 20 years ago. That was an awesome time. They just did a bang-up job there, and and he's got his killer recording studio and working with J.D. McPherson. That's some good stuff, man. Happy birthday, Jimmy. I couldn't find my Welcome Home cassette. It's in the same batch as these. I got boxes of this stuff. Slowly going through some of these, and yeah, I gotta play the opening cut off of the '86 Till Tuesday record. That is pure, sweet, broken heart melancholy. That song, the atmosphere, and Robert Holmes playing guitar. Oh, I just melt every time I hear that song. I'm gonna give it a little go here and see if I can record myself in triplicate and give it a little more of an arrangement and see what happens here. So yeah. Everybody be well and wear your masks, man. I know I don't have to tell my friends. You all are a bunch of smart people, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I don't like the way this curve is looking. It ain't flat. It ain't flat. So, all right, everybody be well. One night in Iowa, he and I in a borrowed car went driving in the summer, promises in every star. Out in the distance we could hear some people laughing. I felt my heart beat back, a weekend's worth of sadness. There was a farmhouse that had long since been deserted. We stopped and carved our hearts into the wooden surface. We thought that for an instant we could see the future. We thought for once we knew what really was important. Coming up close, everything sounds like welcome home. And oh, by the way, don't you know that I could make a dream that's barely half awake come true? I wanted to say, but anything I could have said, I felt somehow that you already. We got back in the car and listened to a Dylan tape. We drove around the fields until it started getting late. And I went back to my hotel room on the highway. And he just got back in his car and drove away. Coming up close, everything sounds like welcome home. And oh, by the way, don't you know that I could make a dream that's barely half awake come true? I wanted to say, but anything I could have said, I felt somehow that you already. Coming up close, everything sounds like welcome home. Coming up close, everything sounds like welcome home. Come Jimmy.